lets me down at the lonely lake. Before summer has gone away, swim out under a broken sky. Cold sun colored with shades of white. Wave goodbye to last summer. Cold air coming away soon. So let's lay under the falling moon. Tell me something about yourself. You've never told to no one else. Say goodbye to lonely nights last summer. Say goodbye, say goodbye to lonely nights last summer.
How big can an ego get when the fuel don't feed the fire? My pain is the same as your pain. You have glass and I have eyes. Tell me, am I running away from running my life? Yeah, I could bang a drum all day, but that don't mean that it's right. You have me, and I have you. That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky, tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. There ain't a color in the rainbow that shines like you. So let's carve our names into this tree, and then lay beneath the beauty of her leaves. Will the birds and the bees seem to agree that we're strong as a maple, twice as sweet? We've had ups and we've had downs. We've had warm nights, we've gone hurts me like you.